Hello, my name is Zara Bronstein, and I am going to be giving you a brief presentation on your peer mentor, aka me. I'm going to be introducing to you what I can and cannot do for you this semester, my role, how I'm here to help you, and all that fun stuff. Really quick on the screen, you can see a picture of my puppy Bolt. He's not a puppy anymore, he's actually 11 years old, which makes me really sad, but this is him this summer. We spent a lot of time in my grandmother's backyard, as you can tell, 6 feet away from each other, of course, but Bolt loves to stare at people. I always like to think he's a mind reader. So I wanted to show you this picture. I want y'all throughout this presentation to keep track of how many times I say because as you can tell, it keeps slipping out. So any of you who are keeping track, keep a tally, let me know. And at the end of this, once you watch all of it, shoot me an email, send me a text. Let me know how many times I said I'm going to do my best not to say it, but here we go. So the agenda for today, I'm going to be going over who I am, what my role is, so what I can and cannot do for you, some mandated reporting guidelines, how to contact me, and my office hours. So who am I? Who is this person talking to you on the other side of this screen? Again, my name is Zara Bronstein. I am a fourth-year psychology and women's studies major here at Sac State. This will be my third semester as a peer mentor, and I've loved the job so far. I was born and raised in Sacramento, aka the City of Trees. I believe people call Sacramento now farm to fork capital, but I'm going to keep calling it the City of Trees because all I see for miles on end are trees. I grew up very close to Sac State. I grew up basically on the campus, walking around, checking it out, playing around it, so I'm pretty familiar with the campus. Fun fact about me, if I move my face around a little bit, I have an identical twin sister. So this picture that I'm hovering above right now, that is me and my twin sister, Ariel. As you can tell, we are not the same height. We look a little bit different, but we are identical. I can promise you that. Little tidbits about me. I love to listen to music. I love to read, watch Netflix when I have some free time. So if any of y'all have a suggestion as to what to watch, maybe a TV show, a movie, let me know. I will definitely try to check it out. My favorite TV show, which you can also catch on Netflix, is The Walking Dead. I know a lot of you who haven't seen it are like, oh my God, it's a zombie movie. No, or a zombie show. No, it's not all about zombies. So let me know. Maybe we can have a conversation about it. Fun fact, my first job was in a candy store. So everyone says the big question is, oh my God, did you eat candy all day? Yes, I did. But, you know, after you eat candy for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, kind of get tired of it and you get really picky about what candy you like. So if any of y'all want some candy tidbits, you want to know some good brands, let me know. Some pictures on here that I've included is a picture of my cat Dubois. As you can see, she loves to smile. She's a smiler up until today. This was about 2 years ago this picture was taken. She's a talker. She loves to just meow at you, tells me everything she does, whether it's going outside, eating, using the litter box, all of that stuff. Below that, or right next to it is a picture of me and my family, my mom and my sister at Comic-Con. Yes, I am that nerd. I mainly go for the famous people, for TV shows, the cool stuff to buy. It's a whole fun vibe. So I recommend if any of you go or want to go, check it out. And then finally, again, a picture of my puppy Bolt. This is what I wake up to every morning because he loves to just lay on top of you and suffocate you in the morning. So my role is a peer mentor. I have a variety of roles, but I do the following in order to meet the goals of the FYE program. I help students with their transition to college via meetings, presentations, and mentorship. I provide required first-year advising on GE and graduation requirements. I help students fill out their SMART Planner and choose courses for the upcoming semester. This semester into the spring, choosing classes will go a little bit differently, but I will discuss that with you later on in the semester, so don't worry about it now. I will be inviting students to campus events and helping them get engaged socially. We are virtual this semester, but that does not mean you cannot be an active participant on the Sac State campus. I will be providing support and resources to meet students' various needs. All of you are different individuals with different lived experiences, so your needs will vary. Some of you will want my help. Some of you will maybe want me to step back and maybe not have me reach out to you as much. That's perfectly fine. I'm here to meet your specific needs. I will be hosting regular office hours every week for one-on-one peer support, and I will be discussing that a little bit later in this PowerPoint. And finally, I will communicate urgent needs from students to ensure timely campus response and support. Basically what that means is if you're not getting a response quick enough from someone on campus, like maybe it's an urgent need, maybe it has to do with financial needs, maybe you need help reaching a professor because something personally is happening with you, I can be that stepping stone to help you get quicker response times. And if not, my superiors will also be able to help you. So what I can and cannot do for you. I'm your peer mentor, so there are certain things I can do and can't do. I cannot tutor you, but I can connect you to some amazing tutoring services and possibly even orchestrate a study group with your classmates. I am not a professional tutor in any way, shape, or form. I am still a student myself, but Sac State offers a lot of amazing free tutoring services, the math lab, the writing lab, chemistry, all these different types of tutoring services. They're all virtual this semester and they are free to you. I cannot give you counseling or money, but I can connect you to resources. I am a Sac State college student, which means that I am broke. I have no money to give you, which is sad because I have no money. But and I cannot counsel you even though I'm a psychology major, but I can connect you to those resources. There are counseling services, there are resources that help students who maybe are experiencing housing or food insecurity. Maybe you're dealing with something at home and you need the extra help, the extra support. We can work and find you the best resource. I'm not going to email your professors for you, but I can help advise you on how to talk to professors and your classmates. I can give you, proper emailing techniques and etiquette. I can help you kind of figure out the best way to convey what you're thinking and what you're feeling to your professors or your classmates in a way that will get you a timely response and be respectful. I can't pick your classes for you, but I can give you advice based on your GE and graduation requirements so that you can yourself make informed decisions. Again, the process to choosing classes this semester will be very different, but I will be explaining it later. But in the end, your choice still matters in this case. I can show you cool spots on campus. Again, we're not in person, but that does not mean you can't be an active participant with the Sac State community. I can show you the cool spots, aka the cool free fun events that Sac State has to offer for you. So before I go into this, really quick, if you're maybe feeling bored or a little bit tired, pause your screen, stretch a little bit, get some water, maybe walk around your room, get that blood moving, and then come back to the screen. So, some mandated reporting guidelines. I want you to use me as a resource, a shoulder to cry on, because I've been through it. I understand what college is like. I've also lived through many things. So I understand the struggles of just everyday life in combination with school and work. Most things we discuss with you or things that you discuss with me can stay between us. But because I work, I am a Sac State employee, there are some things that I cannot promise to keep confidential. Those things include sexual or intimate partner violence, stalking, suicidal ideation, child abuse, or if I thought someone was a harm to themselves or other. These items on the list, if you choose to convey them to me, that is perfectly fine. I just want you to know that as a mandated reporter, I'm obligated to share this information with my superiors. This doesn't mean, again, that you can't share it with me, but I just want you to know that ahead of time. But if maybe these are things that you want to talk to someone about, but you're not comfortable sharing it with me, there are resources on campus, such as the counseling services in the well, or even a confidential campus advocate who is an advocate specifically for students, and this advocate does not report what you tell them, even if it includes items on this list. So going off of that, basically, it doesn't mean you can't talk to me, but what I want to tell you is this. Your information that you tell me, if it is on that list, your information goes up, not out. What that basically means is any information you give me, I'm not going to share your business on social media. I'm not going to give it to my friends. I'm not going to share it with family. That's not what's going to happen. If you share it with me, your information will go up to my superiors and then to their superiors so that we can get you the accurate help if you so choose. But let's say you're not confident. Maybe you don't want to share it with me. You want to share it with someone that you feel you feel more comfortable with. My supervisors, Trev and Amy, who work in the academic advising office, are amazing people to reach out to. Again, if you want to confide in someone, feel free to confide in me or reach out for support from me. Or if you're not comfortable talking to me, there are other resources I can guide you to. So, how to contact me. In case you want to share anything with me, in case you want to talk about something academic, personal related, you can contact me in a variety of ways. You can email me at zarabraunstein@csus.edu. I've given you my cell phone number, so you can text me, you can call me, questions, concerns, anything like that, worries, good news. Maybe you got a good grade on a paper or an exam. Maybe you didn't do as well and you wanted to share it with someone. Feel free to let me know. Again, I'm your peer mentor. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to reprimand you. I'm just here to support you. You can contact me Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to about 9 p.m. These dates aren't like stern, but it basically means that I'm going to do my best to respond to you in a timely manner. But I would love for you to remember that I'm a student. I'm taking classes and I'm working at the same time, so I will do my best to respond to you. If it is very urgent, feel free to just email me, text me, let me know it's urgent, and I will try to respond to you. But again, I'm going to respond to you as quick as I possibly can. Another resource that I want all of y'all to utilize this semester, or we will be utilizing, is Microsoft Teams. Not only will we be using this to communicate with one another and your classmates, but this is a tool that all of CSUS uses. So in case any of you are interested in maybe getting a job at Sac State, interning, something like that, this is something that you will be utilizing. One thing about Microsoft Teams is that we will be using this semester. This app is just between me and your classmates. It is not with the professor. So feel free right now, pause your screen, go on your cell phone, go on your computer, download this app. Once you do that, come back to the screen and I'm going to show you how to access Microsoft Teams another way. So how do I find or use Microsoft Teams? So share my little PowerPoint. I'm going to give you the steps. Feel free to pause between each step and do it on your computer so you can follow with me. Step 1, I want you to open your My Sac State. Have it open to the place where you can, see your Canvas, your email, items like that. Once you've logged into your My Sac State, I want you to click on your email. It's really called your Outlook email, but we just call it your CSUS email. No fancy words there. Once you have your email open, I want you to then look to the upper left side of your screen. There are about 9 dots in a perfect little square. I want you to click on that, take a second, and find it. Next, once that happens, it's going to open this little apps toolbar. It's going to give you a variety of apps, Word, PowerPoint, OneNote. These are all tools that are available to you to use because Sac State has paid for you to use them. Many of your professors, even if you have a MacBook or an Apple product, they will tell you to only use Word because that is how Canvas can easily access the document. So I want you to click on Teams. Once you've clicked on Teams, or if you can't find Teams, click on All Apps. You should find it there. Click on Teams. It'll open up down here in this little web bar, Microsoft Teams. Look for your seminar. I work with a bunch of different seminars, so just look for the seminar that you are currently enrolled in. Once you do that, it will then open up to a conversation. This can be a conversation where I'm going to send out weekly updates with events. I'm going to let you know important dates on campus. Maybe you have a question, your classmates can answer that question. Feel free to put it in there, especially if it's related to the seminar. Put it out there. This is going to be a very helpful tool, and I want you all to know how to use it. I will be going over this in our first meetings. I will explain the first meetings later, but I want you to know how to use Teams. If you have any questions, don't know how to do this, contact me and I can give you steps on how to do this. My office hours. Let's say you have a question, maybe you're worried about a class, maybe you're having trouble communicating with a professor, maybe something's happening and you just want to have a conversation about class, anything like that. My office hours are designated times for you. You may be asking yourself, what the heck is an office hour? An office hour is basically a designated time where myself or your professor or maybe another faculty on campus, those hours are designated for students. So in my case, I'm going to be sitting in a Zoom chat room and on Tuesdays from 3 to 5. And I'm just going to be sitting there hoping that someone shows up. Maybe you have a question, a concern, anything like that. You can bring it to me. We can have a one-on-one conversation. Maybe you just want to have a conversation because no one's at home and you're all by yourself and you're like, hey, I'm bored. Let me talk to somebody who's not going to judge me. Feel free to just jump in that join that Zoom call and then we can have a conversation. How to access my office hours. First, you can click on the little Zoom link right there on the screen. I've shared it on Canvas for you to access. Or if you go to Sac State Zoom, look up that. It says join a meeting up at the top of the screen. You can put in that meeting ID, and then also when it asks for a passcode, turn in that little passcode. It may or may not ask you for the passcode. I get mixed answers on that, but I've included that for you. So one of the last things I'm going to cover is our first and second meetings. So throughout the semester, we're going to have 2 meetings. These meetings are going to vary. The first one is 30 minutes. The second one is going to be 45 minutes to an hour. Basically, during these meetings, we're going to be talking about a variety of things. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. I know you're all probably sitting here going, dang, I don't want to meet with her. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I just don't want to do it. These meetings are really nice and easy, nothing too difficult. I promise everything we cover in those meetings is meant to help you. I have posted on Canvas a Sign Up Genius link. This link will then take you to a website where it has a bunch of listed times where you can meet with me for those 30 minutes. If you look at that list and none of those times work for you because of school or work-related things, feel free to text me, call me, email me, let me know, and we can work on finding you a time. Our second meeting will come later on in the semester, so we will worry about it later. It's only a quick 30 minutes this first meeting, so it'll go by really quick. One thing I want to let you know is that if you do not attend these 2 meetings with me, you will receive a hold on your Student Center account. This could prevent you from enrolling in classes in the spring, and it could impact other items in your Student Center. I don't want this to scare you. I just want you to know this is really just to help you. So feel free, sign up as soon as possible. Let's get them out of the way. Your second meetings will come later, and more information will follow. Lastly, if you need to reschedule this meeting that you sign up with, maybe you miss up next up times, maybe work calls and you need to work, don't leave me hanging. Let me know ahead of time before that date comes, because if you don't, I'm going to be sitting at my computer screen wondering where you are. And, it's going to make me sad. So feel free to let me know. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you have to reschedule, because, again, these are all to help you. If you have any questions about this, shoot me an email or text me. Pause your screen and do that if you'd like to. Otherwise, the last thing I'm going to cover is how to get involved on campus. So a lot of you are probably really disappointed that because we're not physically on campus, you can't get involved. With COVID, we have switched to virtual learning, and this is also virtual engagement, how to be engaged on campus virtually in a way that makes you a member of the Sac State community. So here's a list of just a handful of events that will be held virtually for Sac State. You can enjoy them in the comfort of your home with family or the people that you live with. A couple events, we have a couple events with singers, musicians, painters, dancers, a virtual escape room. And one event that I'm really excited about is The Anatomy of Prejudice, a lecture by Jane Elliott, diversity trainer known for her blue eyes, brown eyes exercise. For those of you who may recognize her, she's all over social media. She makes these videos about diversity and prejudice and all those things like that, so I highly recommend you go. These are called Wednesday Nooners, if some of you aren't familiar. A Wednesday Nooner is basically an event held Wednesdays at noon, and these are free, so I highly encourage you to go to these events. I know we've covered a lot of information in this PowerPoint. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. The gist that I want you to get from this whole PowerPoint is this. I am your peer mentor for this semester, and I want to be able to help you in any way, shape, or form that I can so that you be successful this semester, your first year, and throughout your college career. Please don't be nervous to talk to me. Again, I'm your peer. I'm not on the level of the professor. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to reprimand you if you don't do anything. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to support you. So I'm going to hope to meet all of you this semester. I'm really excited for what we're going to achieve virtually this semester. Again, any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, I hope you all have a safe semester, and I can't wait to meet you all. Alrighty, goodbye.